happy to everybody that's listening to the sound of my voice. This is the day, that the Lord has made. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to be glad in it. And I am so grateful today, you all. You know, I'm always trying to bring powerful conversations that really, truly matter to our culture and our community. And on today is one of those conversations that's dear to my heart because there's so many individuals out here that literally has made poor choices, but now feel like they're voiceless, right? But we have so many organizations that is actually doing the work of helping our community people. And so today I'm super excited to have the T.R.A.P. Yeah, the T.R.A.P. Transitional Reentry Adult Program is known as the T.R.A.P. What is the T.R.A.P., Telisa? I'm glad you asked. It is to transform the mindset of those criminal justice involved citizens and assist them in navigating life after incarceration. Yeah, they've been in jail, but they need some help, y'all. And so today I'm super excited to have Transitional Reentry Adult Program was founded by an amazing individual by the name of Portia Moore. Her passion was to build a program for those who were criminal justice involved who lack professionalism and skill development. She's rewriting the second chance stigma, and I said stigma, by providing mentorship, basic community computer training, interview preparation, financial coaching, and job placement. Her motto is, we build you up for nothing less than success. Welcome with us, the one and the only Mrs. Portia Moore. Hey, honey.
Hey, good morning. How you doing today?
I'm good. So grateful to have you here.
I'm glad to be here.
First of all, thank you for caring and to do an organization, a program that you're caring for the people that sometimes feel like that nobody cares for. So thank you. So do us a favor. Tell people, who are you? Why would you do this? Out of all the stuff you could have been doing here in M-Town, why this?
Basically, like I tell everyone, I myself am a person of reentry. I have previous charges from earlier 2000s. I know the struggle, of waiting to 7 years roll past for you to actually get a job and get reacclimated with everything. So I just want to share the steps that I took to become successful with the population that I serve.
See, I didn't know that. I just thought you just had a love, but you understand the clacking of those bars, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Baby, because let me tell you, y'all know I love Jesus. I love Jesus people. I really do. And I tried prison ministry 2 times. The first time I said, who gonna pray for me? The second time I said, this ain't gonna work for me. Let me do something else in ministry because this ain't my ministry. Because it was a clacking of that door, and I still hear it, right? But you heard it for 7 years?
Oh, no, man.
Oh,
no,
how many
ma'am.
years?
I did about 7 months.
That was enough. That was
enough.
70 years.
Yeah, that was enough because when you're not used to certain things, you don't try to grow accustomed to them.
Yeah.
And I think that's really what kind of, when the light clicked and like, got to get it together.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't an immediate thing.
Yeah.
It does take time. And that's what we all have to realize. It takes time to grow and to change.
And so, y'all that's listening, if you have a family member that has been incarcerated, don't expect them to come home and no home like they left it. And don't expect them not to still feel a certain way. But we got to make sure we love on them and give them the tools so they can navigate through life what you're doing. And so, because when you think about it, unemployment, because most cases there is a thing on the application Act, something like that, right? I don't know what it is, but I know it will deter people from hiring somebody that's been incarcerated, right? My nephew was incarcerated for rated 14 years. So I know what that looks like, right? Mm-hmm. And he was blessed when he got out, God rest his soul. But unemployment is at an all-time high for the most, right? But how has your program been able to assist individuals that's previously been incarcerated and navigating somebody to say you're hired?
Yes, ma'am. Basically just skilling them up, equipping them. A lot of our friends and family tell us when we come out of incarceration, first thing, you need to get a job. They're not mentally ready all the time, and we have to acknowledge that. So I like to just take out the time to skill them up, give them that job readiness, that self-esteem building, that financial literacy. That where they're more confident when they do get these opportunities, they're going to go in feeling like that they can sustain that employment outside of going in with no knowledge or no skill set or anything, and kind of going in knowing that they're going to fail. So I think it's a major key with the self-esteem building, that goes hand in hand with the job readiness, because you have to believe yourself that you can do it before anything.
Because I think about, let's just talk through what does a life looks like. Okay, I've been incarcerated. Now I come home. Do the system give them your information, or somebody have to refer them to you?
Someone has to refer them. I really made a name for T.R.A.P. I do work with the state and federal courts, so I do get referrals from them. I'm partnered with the West Tennessee Probation and Parole Office, so I get the referrals.
Okay.
And I just try to get them in on that first initial point of contact and just let them know, here are the resources. There are several of them. Are you going to take the initiative to move forward and grasp everything?
You just said something. I want to pin on this, right? Because I was at a community meeting, and I had met you previously, but never really had a conversation. And I was at a community meeting, and our mayor, our amazing mayor, Paul Young, was really just saying how much he loved your program.
Yes,
and I was like, hold on now. I mean, I need to talk to this chick because she doing something like this, And he was, but then there was an individual that said something quite opposite. And I started saying, okay, Telisa, now the mayor sees the results. There has been some results. Why would somebody say something different? So then I said, let's run it back, T. Let's run it back. Maybe the people that he saw the results applied the tools, and maybe the people that didn't see the results didn't fully see how to apply the tools to be better. Kind of talk, because I'm telling you, that stuck me. And ever since that night, I was like, I got to get her. Because I want people to know, because what I don't want is a bad apple to say it didn't work. It's the same thing with me, right? What if I went to the gym and I had a personal trainer and I said, girl, I want to be this 36, 30, I want to be that body, right? But soon as I leave the gym, I'm going to go get me some Baskin and Robbins, and I'm going to give me that 4 scoops of ice cream that I love, right? This has a flight. Let me fly, right? But I'm not going to ever get the results that she said I can get, because I'm not applying it. She telling me to eat some apples, but I want a Snicker bar. So there was something I had to do. So kind of help me on that, because that really stuck in my heart, and I'm sure it stuck in other people's heart too, right? Mm-hmm. They heard the mayor give you all these accolades, and then you heard a voice in the crowd say different. Help me.
First off, I won't let one bad apple, ruin my image and what I have going on, because I know what I do.
Yeah.
I know the people I serve, and I let the people speak for me. That individual is not enrolled in my program. I don't know where they got that insight from, but I can't focus on it.
Yeah. So tell me, and that's just a comment, but I want you to tell me what life looks like. So here I am. I just got out of jail, and I come to you and said, Portia, what do I need to do next? Mm-hmm. And then and I said, oh, Portia, I ain't gonna do that. And then what?
Okay. So basically, our initial point of contact, you will have already either enrolled on the website. You'll come in for an assessment, and that's when we kind of one-on-one, you tell me more about you, I tell you about me and the T.R.A.P. I use my testimony as, fuel to let them see that it's possible, that it can be done. We can overcome these barriers and stigma. And from there, we just start the process. Each individual is handled separately, differently. Okay. So you may come in, never had a job in your life. You need the job readiness. You need all these different skills to build you up to that point. Or you may come in and you've already have a little work ethic. You have a little educational background. So I meet everyone where they are.
Okay.
We build these different plannings per person. So everyone has a different experience.
And I like you. So you're not grouping them in a group and say everybody do this like a classroom. They're actually getting the personalized plan to be successful. And so is there a cost? Because, again, they don't have any money. they probably is living with their family or someone they really care for, and they're financially strapped. How does that work to say, Portia, I want your help, but I may not have all the money to pay you? Or is there kind of talk about that? Because maybe somebody's listening that got somebody that's about to get out of jail. They're like, man, I need my brother, I need my sister to be on the right track, but I know I'm already struggling, and how I'm going to help them from struggling when they come out so they won't go back.
Okay. So basically, you just tell them to sign up on the website. We do have classroom settings in groups and cohorts, but we also do individual classes also. What we have to realize with the population we're serving, transportation is one of the main issues.
Yes.
So I try to accommodate them with different things as far as transportation issues, childcare issue, things of that nature. Some are able to commit to full 6-week, 8-week cohorts, and some I do individual classes. Like I have upcoming classes throughout this month and next month as far as career development. We got some financial literacy. I got a CPR class coming, Narcan training, computer 101. So I know from when I was in the past in those situations and kind of struggling to get around and people to assist you, sometimes you can only come into a 1 or 2 day class. You know, I let them skill themselves up at their own pace, but there are others that are, you know, more advanced to where they can commit to an 8-week cohort class.
Yeah. Well, and I like the fact that you understand you meeting people where they are.
Most definitely.
Because in Memphis, let's just be real, the transportation sucks. And to try to get somebody from one side of town to the other side of town, and if they are already struggling, that can give them a reason to say, man, I was doing better when I was living a life of crime.
Most definitely.
Versus now you want me to do all this and there's nothing. You know, Commissioner Charlie Caswell said something one day. We were talking. He's like, sister, we got to figure out a way that when they leave 201 or wherever, they have a better plan. This versus us sending them out there and they have nothing. Right. And so that made me say, okay, you guys are listening too, as elected officials, that we have a need that needs to be met with our community. And so when you're doing your cohorts, when you're doing this, what does it look like? What is one of the success stories you've had that when somebody completed your program and where they are now?
I have several success stories. Just them coming in, they come in, like you said, broken, just feeling worthless, low self-esteem, and, you know, don't have a job, don't have health care. And like I said, I just take those key components step by step. You know, when they come in, we're going to discuss the job readiness portion. We're going to discuss the financial literacy. We're going to discuss the housing. Do you have health care? And the job placement assistance. I have to let people know I'm not a staffing service. Like, that is my background, but I'm not just here to give out jobs. I want to make sure you're equipped to sustain the job.
Yes.
That's my main thing. So I don't have a problem with helping them find the employment, but I got to make sure that you are up to par with these different employer partners that I build relationships with. I can't send them anything. So, you know, I have to make sure that I've weeded out the ones that aren't ready and then been able to send the ones that are prepared for employment.
I love it because a lot of time you see people can get the job, but they can't keep the job. Because one of my businesses, people used to laugh, I stopped paying people on Fridays because Saturday I ain't had no employees. Because it's like, what happened?
It's the mindset.
And it dawned on me. I said, I done gave y'all money on Friday, and y'all forgot we still got work on Saturday. And that's when I shifted.
Yes,
and I started paying on Mondays. I said, oh, no, partner, you ain't going to take my money and don't come and help me fulfill these business. So I'm glad that you helping them with the mindset so that when they do get that check on whatever day, they have the budget to make sure they can make it at the end of the week versus asking for advance. Hey, y'all, I'm your girl, Dr. Telisa Franklin. Woo, I'm bleeding on the people today, y'all. I'll be right back right after this.
It's time for an upgrade. Let's upgrade your skincare routine. If you suffer from acne scars, dark spots, or severe hyperpigmentation, you need the Tones by Coco Brightening Moisturizer, Rapid Dark Spot Corrector, and you have to try our Kojic Acid Sea Moss Soap. These products work so fast, you can see results in just 7 days. You have to try. Shop now and get 10% off your first order at tonesbycoco.com. Hey you, ready to glow up this year? The Tones by Coco Luxury Organic System has the complete skincare regimens that tailor to all skin types. Wash your face to perfection with the trusted luxury organic brand. Our product line will help you solve problematic skin issues such as hyperpigmentation, acne, severe skin dryness, and inflammation. Our daily regimen kits, they help combat these issues, leaving your skin with an even tone appearance, clear from acne and blackheads, moisturized with max hydration, free from irritation and sensitivities. We also carry top quality plant extracted cloth mask containing herbal healing properties, along with vitamins that add that essential nutrition to your skin. Start your journey today. Vegan, cruelty-free, clinically tested, and ethnically approved. Shop now at www.tonesbycoco.com.
Join the rhythm and feel the beat in our community where we're all complete. With Dr. Telisa, let's take a stand. Together we'll grow hand in hand.
From the
Dr.
roots of
Telisa
history
show
to dreams we chase, Dr. Telisa Franklin shines a light on every face and
At the
every
Dr.
heartbeat.
Telisa
There's
show.
a story to tell. Gotta keep the culture celebrated as we excel here at the Dr. Telisa show.
Hey, y'all know I'm your girl, Dr. Telisa Franklin, right here on the Dr. Telisa Show. Listen, we're having those conversations that matter to our community and our culture, and definitely there is a community that needs us, and there's definitely a community that needs the T.R.A.P, right? What is the T.R.A.P? Transitional Reentry Adult Program that's led by Portia Moore, that's doing the actual work here in the city of Memphis. Want to send out to any philanthropies that's looking to say, where can I give some money to, baby? Are you a 501c3?
Yes, ma'am.
Baby, she a 501c3, and she would love if you wanted to partner with her to help. Because again, we're not talking about the problem, but the solution is the T.R.A.P, right? And so I know that I went into like a tirade, because I go in these tirades. I think that's what over 50 do, right? I just go into tirades. But what I would pay people on Friday, I couldn't get them to come to work on Saturday. And so the mindset, as you said it, right, that we got to teach them the mindset of what financial literacy looks like and how keeping your word. Yes. And so kind of talk about some of those best practices you are giving them. Because there's maybe some employers out there that say, you know what, I would love to work with her. But have she taught those individuals not to leave me after I pay them?
Most definitely.
You know, because there may be some people, because I'm telling you, it got, I said, oh, baby, stay where you at, sugar. Stay where you at, because I know you ain't going to show up once you get your first paycheck. Come on, talk about it.
Yeah, so I think it's just honestly, especially with the younger crowd, you just have to give them a breakdown of it. When I was in staffing, something that I identified, I remember when they had gotten into all those overtime hours, everybody complaining, nobody want to come, several of them quit. You have to break it down to them and let them see exactly how much money they're bringing in. If you miss one day, that's $200 you miss. Mm-hmm. They need to get a visual of it to understand and just know that I got all these bills and all these things I need to take care of. I've got to be at work 6 days out the week. You can't afford to miss a day. And that's why I tell them sometimes you have to walk away from different situations to keep your money flowing, to keep yourself out of trouble, and to keep your peace. Mm-hmm. And I think that we just need to express it a little bit more to them and give them a breakdown, and they'll have a better understanding of it. I didn't have any issues when I was in staff and with them coming to work. You know, it's how you talk
didn't play
to
with them either.
I didn't play with them either, but I didn't go there. I didn't really have to go there with them because, you know, I just keep it 100. Yeah. And they know that. People know real when they see it and when they hear it.
That is so true. I tell people, even in the church, when I'm evangelizing, people know for real if you love them. They know if you just running through it. You know, I get all the time. I'm the same way. I'm loud and I'm loving whenever you see me. I don't care if you may not be. I'm going to love on you and I'm going to be loud. Yes. That's who I am. I ain't changing for you because I don't want you to change for me. But let's talk about that, because there is some people that maybe have done some crimes. Are there any crimes or any level of crimes that you will not allow in your program? Because there's some folks just do some real bad stuff.
I don't turn anyone away.
Okay.
I take it from a murder charge down to a sex offender. Now we may have to do some separate classes or things like that for that categorized population. But outside of that, I take a little bit of everything because everyone needs a second chance. Everybody needs a second chance. I know, a lot of people are incarcerated for likely reasons, but after being there for a certain amount of time, once you kind of get more connected with God to have an understanding why you're going through that, why it happened like that. Once you get that repentant spirit, when you really purify your heart, you don't know how it'll go. So I feel like everybody deserves a second chance. Now, what you do with it, it's on you.
And that's the thing I tell people. If somebody do give you a second chance, you have people say, "Oh, I'm sorry," but you go back and do the same thing. Baby, that's crazy, right? You got to understand that when you make a decision, and if it wasn't the right decision, you have the opportunity to do something different.
Yes, ma'am.
And the opportunity lies within you. So tell us, is there opportunities? Say, for instance, there's a teacher out there, a retired teacher or a retired somebody that's just got time on their hand, that they're seeing the problems that we're seeing in our community and say, God dang it, I need to help. I need to stop saying they need to do this, but I got a tool, I got a skill.
Do your
I
part.
can go over there and help Portia because she's doing it, and she's doing it with bare minimum because you're not getting the thousands and $millions of funding.
Oh, no, ma'am, not at all.
You hear me? Because a lot of people think, oh, it's free. Yeah, it's free, but somebody still got to pay, right? And so that's when the community leaders, the philanthropy, the people that know where there's a grant on they got to help. We got to help you because this program is not an option. It's a must because we see the jails are filling up. So when they leave from jail, because I think about 201, right? When they leave from 201, because they ain't in there for just 3 or 4 days. Some folks stuck in 201 for a while, right? When they leave from there, what are we doing? When they leave jail east with the women, what are they doing? We need them to be able to come through your program, but we need you to feel good about helping them. I tell people all the time, ministry costs. Even though this is this ministry, and it costs, you still got to put gas in your car. You still got to put paper in the paper machine to print out the stuff. So that's why it's imperative that we volunteer. And we also, if there's ways to help with funding, we can. How can people, what are the biggest needs for volunteerism right now?
Right now, I'm taking all volunteers. Anyone that feels they can pour into T.R.A.P in any way, you can reach out to me per email, website. I'm not hard to be found. But let me know. Like I said, I do need people to assist with facilitating some of these classes. Like the young lady just told me with my computer class, she was like, I can do that. So I'm open for those different kind of opportunities and assistance. And, any sponsors, anyone that wants to pour into a good cause, I have the track record. I can bring people on a panel and let you tell them, what T.R.A.P has done for them. So I'm just really trying to get the word out. I would love for more city officials to kind of assist me with this. I'm very grateful for Paul Young because he poured into me when nobody else did.
That's him.
And I had an amazing turnout with that 8-week cohort that I did, and we had 14 of 17 to graduate. So that was a blessing. And for him to come out and see it, that really did something for me and for my participants also, to see that the mayor took out time to come down and, join us for our little small graduation. But it was small, but it was big.
Big Memphis, not a little what?
Big Memphis, yes. And, I just want to tell people, like, when you're doing the right thing, you got to know that good's going to follow. Yes, we're going to have speed bumps. You're going to have a little struggle, but we have to understand that it's necessary. That is preparing us and equipping us for what's ahead. So I just like to tell anybody, if you feel like you're struggling and you're going through something and you want to give up, man, today just might be the day, So we have to continue to push forward and strive. Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. That's what I do. And, that's what I try to instill in my participants and letting them know, gain that relationship. You got to be able to pray and talk to somebody. Like,
Yes.
you cannot do this
Gotta
alone.
have a higher power.
Yes, ma'am. So, I just try to give them the insight that I have on what's worked for me, with me being somebody from Orange Mound, with a previous background. And I just feel like the relatability is really what draws them to me and gives them hope that if Portia can do it, I can too.
And I love your heart.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Your heart is to help. And I'm challenging. Many people know in this community, I only attach myself to people that's doing the work to build our community. I ain't got time for that fake and that phony and that y'all can go on with that. But what I do have time for is to showcase and help people that's trying to move people to their destiny. And so I'm challenging many of my elected officials. If you know there's resources, listen, she is serving people in your district. She's serving people in your district. If it's in Memphis, it's in your district, because we got crime in every district. We got people that need help in every district.
Yes.
I'm challenging you all to reach out and to help. And let's make sure we help the T.R.A.P do what it needs to do, so it won't continue to trap people back into a system that we want to make sure they're free. Tell people how they can stay in contact with you, Portia.
You guys can email me at portiamore@trapevolution.com. You can also go on the website, leave messages there at www.trapevolution.com. And like I said, I'm not hard to get in touch with. You can follow me on Facebook. Reentry is key. You can get a hold of me.
I love it. I love it. So, I got to ask this before I leave, because I ask all of my family.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I'm all about community. I'm so for real I'm determined to keep talking to everybody to understand that we're going to get this thing together. Community ain't just community. It's the unity in community. So what is the one word that you would use to describe community?
For a good community, I say love.
Love.
We got to learn how to show love and compassion for each other. And, I think that's really what we're lacking, because that's what I've identified to work.
Yeah.
Love and compassion. Yes, ma'am.
And what is the one word you would probably describe culture?
Culture.
She's thinking.
Strong. We have a strong culture.
Yeah.
Strong. We can do anything.
Yeah.
If we put our mind to it.
Absolutely.
People just need to push themselves. And stop thinking that everything gonna just get put in your lap. You gotta work for it. I feel like I'm still striving. Some people like, Portia, you there, but I'm never content.
Come on,
I'm always trying to strive and grow and get bigger and bigger, because my vision is for T.R.A.P to be nationwide.
Yeah, and I believe God with you.
I know He's gonna do it.
I believe God with you, because it's needed everywhere.
Yes, ma'am.
And the only way we're gonna do it is have a strong culture that loves the community.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, thank you for loving the people that probably never felt love. I'm sure you've shown them that it is possible, but you cannot tell them what you know until you show them how much you care.
Yes, ma'am.
And you show them how much you care. And I'm grateful. So you always know you welcome here, boo. At all times, you welcome here. Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all, I'm your girl, Dr. Telisa Franklin. Hey, we've been trapping y'all. Y'all know we've been trapping. Y'all, we've been trapping. Y'all, Portia is doing the work. Again, I am challenging anybody that's out there to listen to the sound of my voice. I know that people are looking to say how I'm going to donate. You got all this money. You want some tax write-offs. She's a 501c3, y'all. T.R.A.P Evolution. Let's help. Let's support, because we know we got a lot of things that's going on in our world, and we can't do it without having a strong culture of love. Hey, I'm your girl, Dr. Telisa Franklin. Know that I love you, baby. Absolutely, positively love you. And there is nothing you can do about it. Make this day, make this moment.
It's time for upgrade. Let's upgrade your skincare routine. If you suffer from acne scars, dark spots, or severe hyperpigmentation, you need the Tones by Coco Brightening Moisturizer, Rapid Dark Spot Corrector, and you have to try our Kojic Acid Sea Moss Soap. These products work so fast, you can see results in just 7 days. You have to try. Shop now and get 10% off your first order at tonesbycoco.com. Hey you, ready to glow up this year? The Tones by Coco Luxury Organic System has the complete skincare regimens that tailor to all skin types. Wash your face to perfection with the trusted luxury organic brand. Our product line will help you solve problematic skin issues such as hyperpigmentation, acne, severe skin dryness, and inflammation. Our daily regimen kits, they help combat these issues, leaving your skin with an even tone appearance, clear from acne and blackheads, moisturized with max hydration, free from irritation and sensitivities. We also carry top quality plant extracted cloth mask containing herbal healing properties, along with vitamins that add that essential nutrition to your skin. Start your journey today. Vegan, cruelty-free, clinically tested, and ethnically approved. Shop now at www.tonesbycoco.com.
Join the rhythm and feel the beat in our community where we're all complete. With Dr. Telisa, let's take a stand. Together we'll grow hand in hand.
From the
Dr.
roots of
Telisa
history
show
to dreams we chase, Dr. Talisa Franklin shines a light on every face. In
At the
every
Dr.
heartbeat,
Telisa
there's
show.
a story to tell. Gotta keep the culture celebrated as we excel. Here at the Dr. Telisa show.